Welcome to Honest Straightforward Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at a comparison between the new flagship Apple AirPods Max and Bose's QuietComfort 35 second generation. Okay, first of all, let's look at the boxes. What do you get in the boxes? So the AirPods Max, get a bit of an indent and a groove here. Other than that, in the box you get the warranty paperwork, okay, and some stickers, and also a USB-C to lightning cable. Nothing too flashy, nothing too special here to see. Let's move on to the Bose. Okay, so straight off, the Bose is smaller, a lot smaller, nearly half the size. Okay, talk about saving the planet and taking out the brick charging and saving paper. So half. Okay, comes with a little thing to give you how to turn it on. Got a case, doesn't have a case, okay? That thing costs $900. This costs around $300 nowadays. Now, this is nice leathery feel with a nice pouch in the back as well, and leather as well. The zip is very nicely made as well on this, with the Bose written on it. Opening it up, it's very soft. I love how soft this is on both sides, and with this you get the charger and a audio jack. The audio jack does not, and a pouch as well. The audio jack does not have a remote though. Just be mindful of that if that's something you like. It's got a little cloth here, and underneath it it's got the warranty paperwork. Other than that, that's basically it for the boxes. Okay, now looking at both the headphones side by side, straight off you have a little case here. That's not really meant to protect the whole headphones, it just protects these guys from banging about. It's got a magnetic clip, and this guy's got detectors for when this goes on, so it can go into ultra sleep mode. Does not have a power button, does not switch off. It's got only two buttons, okay? One is for transparency and active noise cancellation, and the other one is for volume and pausing and things like that, skipping. On this side, you have a little hole to charge it via the lightning port. Other than that, there's nothing to flash on this. It's very minimalistic. Moving on to the Bose. Does have a nice design. I love the oval shape. Both of them have the oval shape. I love things with oval shapes because your ears aren't round. So with the other headphones like Beats and even the Bang & Olufsen's, that they don't have that oval shape, it's a bit annoying and it's a bit uncomfortable. Now, straight off with the Bose, you'll see a lot more buttons. So this button is for the assistant, okay? This brings on Google Assistant and whatnot. On this cup, all you have is that little button, and you've got the headphone jack. When we look at this side, you've got obviously the on-off button. This is a very nice area to have it. I don't like too many buttons down here. It just makes it really confusing. You can go up and just switch it off. You can also pair it through Bluetooth here. With the Apple ones, you don't need to pair it to Apple devices, but with others you do. It's got a H1 chip. You just bring it close and it detects it. Now, let's look at this. This is a micro USB cutout, and you can charge through there. It's got a lot of speakers around for noise cancellation. It's got the volume up and down, and it's very nice, and it's a bit pronounced in the middle button, so you can know which one is which. And also you've got that pause button and stuff like that. You can bring up Siri through holding that as well. Now, looking at both of them and the make quality, so the Apple ones, they have a soft silicon touch headband, and the mesh is very, very strong, guys. It's very sturdy. Look at me. Okay, really having a go at that. It's got stainless steel sliders, which are a bit hard to pull out and pull in, which can be a good thing because it wouldn't just slide out and move, but it's a bit hard to keep them together. Now, this is the way that you can take out the cups. That's it. They're magnetized and they're very easy to line up. So it's got an R and it's got an R here, okay, and it's also got a little sensor thing that goes on, lines up to that hole, and you just go there, bang. You can't go wrong with that, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else to line them up. Moving on to the Bose, they have the cushioning, leather cushioning, which is very nice, very soft, creates a very good seal. And they've also got the speakers in a bit of an angle, if you can see that. It's a bit of an angle like that, which is good because that's how your ear sits. It's got a very nice soft cloth here for your headband. In the inside and outside is leather. This is plastic as well. And other than that, that's basically it for the Bose. The good thing about the Bose, they bend as well. You can bend them, any of them, whichever one you want, you can bend and then put it in the case. They also rotate as well, and they kind of rotate in the same way the Apple do. They rotate out, but don't rotate the other way. They only rotate completely on this side, and the Apples are the same as well. Okay, now let's look at the technology being used in both. So they are both active noise cancelling headphones. The Bose are well renowned for their active noise cancelling. The ANC is the top of the range. However, Apple, for their $900, hasn't done a bad job. They're really good at this as well. Now, what Bose advertises on their website is you can get clear phone calls on these. You can't. It's if it's windy, if you're next to a lawnmower or truck or something like that, the other person can't hear you. This is pretty good. This is better on the call quality. Everyone can hear me and things like that. Let's get into the other specs of it. So the Apple has dynamic drivers designed. It's got adaptive noise cancellation, which adapts to the situation, adaptive EQ, equalizer, so it adapts to the music you're playing. Spatial audio as well, which tracks your head. I have found it to be annoying because the cloth around here can let some of the noise leak depending on which way your head moves. When I look to the right, the left side leaks a lot of noise through around here. I don't have any of that discomfort with the Bose. They're very comfortable. Both of them are very comfortable. This feels a bit heavier and a bit more bulky on your head, whereas this is completely light. You won't notice them. They're very comfortable to put on all day. Now, this guy has 9 sensors all up. It's got a gyroscope in the left ear cup. Then the rest of them are on both. So it's got an accelerometer in both, case detecting sensors on both, positioning sensors on both, and optical sensors on both of them. It's also got 9 microphones. 8 of them are used for active noise cancellation. The other 3 are used for voice pickups, and so voice calls and things like that. And the 2 of them are shared. It's got a H1 chip, like I said, and you can do a lot of things with those buttons. You can pause, skip, go back to a track, get Siri up. It's got Hey Siri as well and things like that. Now, this starts at $899, whereas the Bose goes for $499.95. So about $500, $900, nearly half the price. The nicety to have about the Bose is the Google Assistant button. One button to bring up everything, and Hey Siri is nice, but sometimes it doesn't work for me and it's embarrassing going, Hey Siri, message such and such, and nothing happens. However, it does announce calls, who's calling and things like that. You can also adjust this special button on the side to Alexa as well. You can use Amazon's Alexa for voice control. Regarding battery life, they've got both 20 hours of playback on everything turned on, noise cancellation and such. Now, this has a quick charging feature where you charge for 5 minutes, gives you an hour and a half. This also got the same sort of feature, which is 15 minutes, gives you 2.5 hours. So it's about the same. Battery life, it's about the same. So you're paying nearly half of the price for this. The battery performance is the same. Sound, they're really good, both of them, although I'll give the crown to Apple a tiny bit. The thing that really irks me is with the Apple, you don't get an app. You can't do anything. Bose has a really nice Bose Connect app that you can play around with and do a lot of things with your Bose and personalize them. Alright guys, last thing I want to touch on is sound. I'm not going to dive too deep into this because I'm still reviewing this Apple's AirPods Max at the moment. I'll be doing a full review and a thorough sound review of these headphones and things like that, and the design and everything. This was just a quick look at both of these and comparing them side by side. I hope you liked this video. I work hard at them, and as you can appreciate, I'm self-funded, so I fund these headphones myself. Now, if you like that and if you like this about this channel, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the bell icons so you know when I've done the review of this, you get a notification. Alright guys, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. I've got the link for my Twitter and Instagram and Patreon. If you guys would like to have a look and go over, please do so. Thank you. Take care.